However, not everything will appear with UV lamps, so it's nice to have some other methods for visualizing the spots.
Okay, so what is isomorphism? Isomorphism literally means the same shape, which in the context of graphs means a bijection that preserves adjacency. A bijection is a mapping from one to the other and from the other back to the one. If graphs are isomorphic, then we can create a mapping from one to the other. Each vertex in one graph can be mapped to a particular vertex in the other graph. And when we do that, it doesn't mess up the adjacency. We end up with the same edges, the same relation between the two graphs. We can look at isomorphism in other things, which I think will make it a little bit clearer. Words can be isomorphic. So for instance, the word poppy and the word daddy are isomorphic because we can make a mapping between the two that preserves the ordering of the characters in the words. P maps to D, O maps to A, Y maps to itself, and then in the opposite direction, Y maps to itself, D maps to P, and A maps to O. It's a bijection because it goes both ways, and all the characters are mapped.
Let's talk about isomorphisms. The two graphs that I've drawn here may look a little different, but if you look closely, you'll notice that they have exactly the same structure.
However, not everything will appear with the UV lamp, so it's nice to have some other methods for visualizing the spots. One possibility is to expose your TLC plate to iodine vapors, and so you can put some iodine crystals into a jar. And when we heat this up, we're going to see the spots char and come out and visualize that way. So I'm using a heat gun. You could also use a hot plate to heat this up. And what's interesting about using these dips is we can see that while both of these spots look the same under UV, we can tell that one of them actually turns yellow with the anisaldehyde dip, so that would be a much better way of identifying this compound in our mixture.